strike, of course, speaking to BT Sports, getting interviewed by former Chelsea midfielder Frank Lampard ahead of their clash tonight. And of course, we're going to also listen to Jurgen Klopp and Zinedine Zidane, both tacticians for the two clubs, Liverpool and Real Madrid, respectively. But now, Giorgio Monti, let's also talk about the fact that, Jurgen Klopp inspired Dortmund to 2013 final, though losing against their rivals Bayern Munich. And Robben, of course, scoring during the dying minutes. Do you think that exposure would also be a key towards his victory tonight? Yeah, because he's been there and he's seen it all.
Yeah, it's gonna be a key to him, because this is a man who lost to Sevilla in the Europa League in the Europa League finals 2 seasons ago, I believe. And having lost in the Champions League finals in against Bayern Munich in 2013-12, yeah. So I think that exposure is enough, and it feels like it's right time to win this title right now. But frankly speaking, Zinedine Zidane knows how to work it in the finals. Joe, I'm gonna disagree with Joe. He says that the Madrid defense is aging up, and maybe they don't have enough speed. Well, if Zizou uses 4-1-3-2, he's going to ensure that Casemiro covers the defense, and Cruz plays deep and he covers on the right wing, and Modric covers Marcelo on the left wing. So anytime Marcelo runs on the flanks, brings in crosses, he's covered. But one thing he didn't say is that anytime Carvajal runs on the wing and Marcelo does the same, any cross that gets on air, Benzema and Ronaldo can easily punish Liverpool anytime, any day, right? So, on a good day, I'm going to expect a very tough match, a tough one. Tougher than, it may even go for 20 minutes, but I'm going to give it to Real Madrid 3-1. Yeah.
Two players have been singled out as far as this fixture is concerned, Cristiano Ronaldo and Mo Salah, but people are forgetting about some players who've played an integral role towards the run of these teams to tonight's final. Of course, Luka Modric is a player who's been described as, his tranquility and moderation and calmness in the midfield speaks loud, but Roberto Firmino as well has contributed immensely in the goals that have been scored by the forward line of Liverpool. Of course, him, Sadio Mane and Mo Salah. What do you make of the two, Luka Modric as the midfield pillar for Madrid and Roberto Firmino up front for Liverpool?
Well, there's so much we can talk about Modric. He's a brilliant creator, box-to-box midfielder, and sometimes when needed, as my fellow pundit has told me, when needed, he can also provide some few defensive measures. For Modric, this is the final. This is those types of finals. These are the Modric games where he comes into light. We cannot disregard his talent. Okay, when we're talking about Firmino again, Firmino cannot work only as being Firmino. He needs the distribution. He needs the Milner. He needs the Henderson. He needs the Chan, but now Chan will be on the bench. But other players who have come into light in this game is like Casemiro. I totally agree with you. One of the best, if not the best, defensive midfielders right now in the world, Casemiro. And I'm telling you that gap between the defense and the midfield is going to be manned by him. He's another N'Golo Kante, but not just a bit again taller, as Cristiano is saying it, in different leagues. But also looking at someone like Sadio Mane, we forget about Sadio Mane and his contributions to the Liverpool squad. We really forget what he has contributed to this team, and those cut-ins that he's going to make off the left side are going to be vital for Liverpool. Again, once he makes the cut-ins, I've been informed Casemiro will be waiting for him, so we'll have to wait for that tightly contested affair. But overall, both teams have key members who have contributed to this squad and to this final happening. The two up front, the Mohamed Salah and Cristiano, artist publicity. The game is going to be played by these 22 men.
Sure. In terms of squad formations, probably, what should the two managers do if either of them has to win and conquer tonight? Some sort of lineup in terms of prediction?
Well, for me, Liverpool would go with a 4-3-3. 4-3-3 when attacking, you have the options of Mane and Salah. When it comes to defense, Jurgen Klopp can tell them, let's draw back and have again a 4-5-1, whereby we can defend and leave Firmino up front with a quick counter attack.
Nyambura, for you?
I'll have to agree with Saina about Liverpool because they need attacking football. That's what they can win on, just attacking and attacking. So I'm agreeing to that.
What do you think? A few hours to the big game, pulsating clash of the day, Real Madrid, the Los Blancos against Reds of Liverpool. English representatives and a lot of English Premier League fans, I don't know why they're not rooting for Liverpool. Is it because of rivalry that has existed between Liverpool and their teams, especially the teams they've supported, United, Arsenal, Manchester City? I'm a Nottingham Forest diehard, by the way. 2-time UEFA Champions League for your information, and I'm rooting for Liverpool tonight, though I'm a sympathizer of Cristiano Ronaldo, but they can't win it 3 times running. No way. Champions League will lose its pedigree and value. What do you think? 22162 is our SMS line, starting with the word touch. Talk to us, and remember also interact with us via social media handles at Wasike Maxwell, hashtag Touchline Y254 at Y254 channel. In a few minutes from now, we're going to be listening to both coaches, Jurgen Klopp of Liverpool and Zinedine Zidane of Real Madrid, speaking ahead of that particular clash. Of course, sort of hiding their tactical approach ahead of this particular tie, but you know they are giving their expectations, and each of them remaining buoyant and optimistic of conquering. Maybe as we finalize on this particular topic, George, is it high time Liverpool can stop the unstoppable Madrid? Because pundits are giving it to Madrid, and it's been tipped the favorite to win it tonight. But is it high time now English Premier League representatives and the league overall can be proud of their very own winning it? It's been a while since it came back to England, right?
Yeah. So the last time it was in 2012.
Man United won it in 2008, Chelsea won it in 2010, if I'm not wrong, but it's been a while, bottom line.
Yeah, so I would have wished Liverpool won it, because just like you said, Madrid has been too much on the title. They've won it like twice in a row, and if they win this time, it's gonna be 3 consecutive titles. But every season, history is made, hearts are broken, and heroes made, right? So whoever steps on the big stage and sticks to the script and blinks first will carry the day. But I still believe Zinedine Zidane has the pedigree of winning it, because talking of formation, Joe said that 4-3-3 is the most ideal for Liverpool. It has worked before because they high press, hit you, then high press again, hit you on the counter. Then when you counter them, they go back to 4-5-2, which means the defense has to be very disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
Now that one can only work when you are playing a very disciplined defense and you don't lose your shape, because we have guys who can punish them any day, anytime. I'm not talking of individual play right now, it's about teamwork, right? So away from Salah, Ronaldo, showbiz, we have guys who can really who can step to the stage. Ramos with his heading pedigree, hitting shots outside the box. So at the end of the day, we're gonna enjoy nice football, and I'm gonna stick to my guns. Madrid is gonna win it 3-1.
Madrid is gonna win it. That's Jojo Mondi speaking, of course, his words and reading from the same script with the former Madrid players. David Beckham, English international, also having played for Man United before, also spoke and said that Madrid and Zinedine Zidane, colleague before at Los Blancos, have to win it for him. And Mark Lawrenson, also having played for Liverpool, also spoke. We're gonna be watching them, but Mark Lawrenson, of course, speaking ahead of that clash, giving Liverpool an edge to win and conquer tonight. Let's listen in Mark Lawrenson speaking.